Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's Global Balance. Today is Thursday, the 4th of June, and today's topic is about communication and self-talk. The communication is about our inner communication, the communication we send out to the universe, that unconscious communication, and of course, the communication in our relationships. So all of that is being addressed today. The card for those that need help today is this card over here. It is from a emotional tarot deck. It's from their version of a minor arcana about the material world, and its topic is winning and losing. And the topic of this card often is about living in a sort of illusionary reality, which the client, the looker at the card, would prefer than the actual reality. So there's this card comes with what is real and what is not real, and what realities are we creating, and what are we avoiding in actual reality. This is the circle today, and you can see the card that represents those that need help in the middle there. This feeling of winning and losing. The actual circle here is the endocrine system, which on an esoteric level can mean pretty much anything. I mean, it's about distribution of hormones throughout the body, and all your hormones are representational of different emotions. So it really could be a balance about all kinds of mixed feelings. Okay, in the middle is the opener card, which often comes through for helping to unblock family patterns. So this could be the sort of self-talk communication issue. Could definitely be something that has been taught by your parents or even further down the line. But there's some sort of family blockage that also needs to be released. The blockages today, and they're all written on that piece of paper over there, underneath the opener card. And the first word is paradise, which is a reflection of this card about, because I mean, this card talks about what is real and what isn't real, and living in the reality that isn't real because we prefer it. So there is something here about an eschewed paradise, an imagined paradise, or a paradise that scares you. I'm not sure. It'll be personal for everyone. So just take the word paradise in and see what sort of emotional trigger comes through. The next word is sensitive. And so feel your own sensitivity. Get an idea of those people you communicate with that you think are just too sensitive. And then take that back on yourself. Notice where you are just too sensitive. The next word is subservient, which means feeling less than somebody else, or being in servitude to somebody else or something else, not necessarily a person. Feel your own subservience. Or see if you recognize that subservience outside of your body, in somebody else. But things we generally recognize in other people are things we are struggling with as well. So when you're ready, bring it back and think about your own subservience, what work you have to do in that regard. And the last word is unloved. This is a big word, um, and it's going to be different for everyone. So just feel it. Feel how you don't love yourself. Feel how you felt unloved as a child. Feel how you feel unloved at the moment. Whatever is applicable to you, take it in. The word unloved. And the last bit of information that came through is the life field of self-esteem. And life fields are fields of our life. So for a moment, connect to your self-esteem. In some way, all four of these words are connected to your self-esteem. Paradise, sensitive, subservient, unloved, in the life field of self-esteem. So notice how those four words affect your self-esteem. Okay, the questions during balancing. The first question that came up, which makes perfect sense, is connection with inner child. So connect to that part of you, that young boy or girl inside of you that is really feeling the self-esteem issue. See what you can understand about that inner being's pain, that inner being's choices. And then the next question is forgiveness. See who you need to forgive, who perhaps acted in an unconscious way, but you took it personally. And then connect to that inner child and see if you can forgive that inner child for doing, for making whatever choices put you in this position. With love, forgive that inner child with love, that inner child that is part of you. Invite that inner child properly back into your body with open, loving arms. Then at this stage, new information came through, and it's a manifestation word. So something that needs to be invoked. And what came through was heartfulness. Heartfulness. Become aware of your heart. Become aware how full it is with love, compassion, joy. And while you're connecting to heartfulness, a question came through, connect to a color connected to heartfulness. So what color would you imagine heartfulness to be? And while you're invoking, bringing in this heartfulness energy, imagine it to be a specific color, a color that fills your heart full of joy, compassion, and love. Just fill up your body as much as it can handle. Fill it up with light. thank you for joining us today. That's the balance done. The homework for those that went through this, for those that connected to this balance, is planning. And it can be a range of different types of planning that is required. Financial planning, career planning, home planning, family planning. But there does seem to be a need to find a centered place with your heart full of joy, love, compassion for yourself and others. And there's a need to do some sort of planning for your future. Much love. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.